Are you thinking about making a move to Bend, Oregon? Or are you just curious? What is it about the fastest growing city on the West, or one of the fastest growing cities on the West? Well, Bend, Oregon, it definitely is turning out to be a bit of a game changer in 2025 with kind of just the progress, the things that are popping up as kind of the next projects. I mean, things like new planned neighborhoods, big public works campuses, all kinds of improvements to the trails, and even Mount Bachelor. So is that something that you're interested in? Well, this video is going to be packed with all kinds of things that help you get some insight. My name's Theron. I'm checking in with the Lifestyle in Bend team. We're with Epique Realty, and our goal is to help get you all the information, keep you up to date. And whether you're thinking about making the move, you already live here and you want to relocate, or thinking about that investment and maybe a vacation rental, well, we're here to make sure that you got all the temptations. And as you can see, I'm out enjoying the trails. I'm out enjoying nature. This is what you come to Bend, Oregon for. Look at that beautiful river. So stick around, enjoy the video, and look forward to making that connection. But it's time. Let's go do that right now. All right, so we can't talk about 2025 in Bend without at least touching on Discovery West and the continuation of this project. So we're in the little kind of neighborhood square commercial space that is part of this planned unit development. From your little neighborhood market to your wine bar to a couple of different options as far as businesses that are here to sustain the neighborhood, but a wide variety of condos, townhouses. They got bungalows that are kind of a smaller living quarters, or they've got your really awesome custom built single family homes. And it's got that modern kind of contemporary Northwest style that brings that kind of sustainable and a little bit of that, materials that really kind of bring that Bend vibe together. So it's not just a house, it's a community, and it's kind of an area where you really feel like you're part of the Bend culture. So check out Discovery West. It's definitely happened in 2025. All right, we're at another one of these neighborhoods coming up quick. Tall Line neighborhood in the west side of Bend. About a year ago, they just broke ground on this whole neighborhood. And let me tell you, it's developed nicely, it's developed quickly, and it's filling up some gorgeous homes. But what's coming here, 2025, is going to see the groundbreaking of all the commercial space. And looks like they've got their sign up here. We've got a coffee roaster that's already spoken to come in, but they're going to put up a whole bunch of really cool stuff right here. I believe there's going to be some commercial space with some apartments above it, or condos possibly above it. So you've got kind of that combination of residential and commercial, but it's really going to bring a nice touch to this west side of town over here off of Skyline Ranch Road. So check it out. Tall Line neighborhood, and what's coming next. We're taking a minute to say thanks for watching, and as part of that, thanks for enjoying the lifestyle in Bend, Oregon. We want to give you some extra tips. So this video is all about intel, inside information. Well, one of the things we put together is a free gift for watching. You click down below, or probably see the QR code on the screen. We're offering a free home relocation guide. So if you already live here and you just want to know more tips, restaurants, jobs, information about hospitals, the things that you need to know about town, click in and check it out. If you're thinking about coming here and you want to know more, great way to get started with just a lot of the hot topics that you'd want to know. So click in, totally free. Love to connect. Hope you enjoy. All right, so quick stop at the site where Bend Public Works is coming up with their new facility, striving for long-term improvement. And one of the reasons they put together this budget of $130 million is they're bringing 5 different departments together to really enhance what the city can do with collaboration. And public works is a big part of how we live in this town. We need these departments to optimize what they can do, and all the Bend touches to go with it. So a lot of solar panels going on top of this building, a lot of that timber and kind of wood-inspired themes, community meeting spaces. I mean, they really do have it mapped out with a pretty incredible space. So there it is, Bend Public Works Campus, coming to you soon, underway now. You might say, what is that we're looking at? Well, that is the site of an all-new expansion project, one of the biggest Bend has seen in a while, that is going to be called Timber Yards. So we are right off the box factory. I'll say we're on the corner of Bond and Industrial, if you look on a map. 33 acres behind us that is going to develop into one heck of a site. 1,600 residential units, I believe 230 of them are going to be marked as affordable housing. So a good effort to try and maintain some affordability in Bend as they keep expanding. But a hotel is going in here, restaurants are going in here. There's going to be a ton of residential from townhouses and condo type places that you could buy. But it's going to be a ton of variety and a ton of awesomeness that's coming to this part of Bend. So right off the box factory, look for it. Timber Yards coming soon. Well, another one of those major initiatives happening this summer. Lots of road improvements. So summer maintenance of roads around here. I saw phase 3 of Highway 97 is getting underway, but something like 60 miles of improvements to roads, and some of them add more roundabouts, trying to make the efficiency and the effectiveness for not only commuters and ways that as this town keeps growing, we got to make the roads work. But it's also just, it makes it flow. It's better for bikers. It's better for all the ways that we need to get around. So growing better. Well, if you love the outdoors as much as I do, we already talked about road improvements. You know what else they're doing? There is the West Bend Trail Initiative, the trail project that's bringing a whole bunch of new biking trails and a whole bunch of new hiking trails to the west side of Bend. It's already awesome, and it just keeps getting better. So check it out. New for 2025. Where's your next path? Hit that trail. All right, so my question for today, hope you're enjoying the video, first of all, and thanks for watching. But is there something on here you learned? Is there anything that you're getting out of this video? Shoot me a message. I'd love to hear. Or is there anything that you kind of heard about and you need more information on? Well, here's your chance. Give me a shout out. All right, so what you see right there is Caldera High School. And why are we out at Caldera High School? Well, one of the newest expansion projects affecting the urban growth boundary of Bend. It's right behind me. So we're right here on the Knott Road and 15th Street. Right across from Caldera High School, you'll see the completion of the Easton neighborhood, which has been a polished development. Great part of town, really bringing a lot of opportunity. But what's coming next? 91 acres zoned behind us, expanding the urban growth boundary. And why is this important? It's getting accelerated through some Senate bills because it's going to have 238 homes marked for affordable housing. So a major effort to not only bring market rate housing, I think they've got 791. Some will be single family homes, some will be townhomes. There's probably going to be some apartments, and there's going to be some commercial space. But a big part of what's going on in Bend. So starting 2025, going to have a lot of work to do, but it sounds like homes will probably start being occupied as early as 2027. There it is, right off in that direction. What's called Caldera Ranch. Keep an eye on it if you're looking for that opportunity. All right, what's next? Well, I'm going to bring this video to a bit of a wrap, but before I do, there's a great shot of Mount Bachelor from the distance. I'm down in town. I didn't make the drive up there to show it off today, even though I always want to. What a view of the Cascades as the sun is just glowing over this valley. I sure love being out here. But part of what I wanted to say on Mount Bachelor is a lot of criticism over the last year, partly coming off of last ski season, a lot of public discussion about the ownership and what's happening, because it was public that it was for sale and they were in negotiations that Powder was looking to sell it. Mount Bachelor is very unique that there is no resort, there is no hotel, and there is no, there's only one road to get there and back, which the weather and the uniqueness of it can pose challenges. So the word was Powder was trying to sell it, and they didn't come to terms with the right buyer. So what did we come out of it? Well, I think the things we can expect is they're putting in a new power substation, huge improvement to the infrastructure of what's happening at the mountain. They're putting some time into a couple of the chairlifts that suffered some challenges last year, and they're making some efforts to improve the overall flow of the mountain. It is the ownership, it is the infrastructure that needed the improvement. We love the employees there. They do an outstanding job. They keep us safe, and they keep it as functional as possible for a really epic spot to play. It's part of what brought me to Bend. I love the outdoors. I love the energy that this town has and the vibe that you get out and explore. So if you've enjoyed this video, which I hope you have, we're bringing it in with all of the different things that are new in 2025 and kind of looking into the future of how we're just going to keep growing this town, but growing it the right way. Sustainable, maintaining that vibe, and making sure that it's a quality of life here. So we hope you enjoyed. For sticking around, I got two things to share. We are realtors. I mentioned at the beginning, I work with Epique Realty. My partner, Joshua Grossman, and myself, we put together a couple of free gifts. If you looked earlier, we had the home relocation guide. Well, a couple more features for you. How about a home seller's guide and a home buyer's guide? For those of you that are in the market for real estate, you're watching these videos to find out what this town's all about. We'd love to be your partner in this search and help you kind of with all the tools and the things that you need to learn what to do. So if you're in the market, that home buyer's guide is going to be great to help you understand how do I buy a house? How do I search for one? How do I find an agent? What's the right steps to a loan if that's something that you need to do? Inspections, those are all things that you need to know about. And a lot of those apply to the sellers as well. So if you're in the market to make a change with your current home, or maybe you don't live here and you're looking for a little information, it's totally free. You see it attached in the comments below, but you also see our information. And if you like this video and you haven't watched any of the other ones, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell for notifications. Our fun is trying to keep you informed, so you know about Bend, you know about Central Oregon, and you know what's hot here. So we'd like to connect. That 15-minute phone call can go a long ways, helping you understand the journey and what we want to do for you. But this is your experience. We just want to be the guide to help make sure we get you all the answers. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. This is The Lifestyle in Bend, Oregon with Theron Heinlein, Joshua Grossman, and Epique Realty. Hit us up. See us around town. Let's be in touch. Yeah.